Hey everybody, Range Master here. Just wanted to do a long-term review of one of my favorite carbine rifles. This is the Tnw Asr or Aero Survival Rifle. It's chambered in 9mm. You can also get it in 40, 45, 10mm, and also even 22 long rifle now. There's some reviews online of this gun, but just wanted to do my own. Had it for approximately 2 years now. Probably put, gosh, 3,000 or 4,000 rounds through it, and it's just worked out to be a wonderful little range rifle, home defense, truck gun. I really just have amazing things to say about it. There are some issues that need to be dealt with when you own one of these. One thing is the grip, as well as the floating set pins. These things I'll discuss in the tabletop, that we'll do later. But this grip is essential to this gun running correctly, and setting these pins correctly is absolutely essential to the case ejecting on probably every single one of the different calibers. But when done correctly, it runs like a sewing machine. So this is the OD green model. I'm running mag pull accessories on it. Running a 32 round fun stick there. That's a mag pull shorty. For long range shots, there's the mag pull M-lock design mounted to a Stinger front rail. I love that. This is implementing Tnw's new forward grip adapter, and this allows you to throw on any AR-15 style front grip, or I guess barrel shroud, and put it onto your Tnw Asr, which is great. You get more front leverage on the rifle that way, which works out wonderfully. When you just have the barrel, you really almost do want to put your hand up there on the barrel. I'm also running the Mission First Tactical Minimalist stock, and that's just for weight. I love the look too. I'm also running the one inch cheek pad on that. Always running the UTG optics. Always the best product for the least money. That's the way I buy. UTG slings as well. But yeah, when we get into the shooting of this, it's really great, really accurate when you tune it in, and the fact that it can be broken down at the barrel and thrown into a backpack or thrown into the console of a truck makes it just a wonderful little fighter. Anyways, I'll show you on the shooting video the different range and uses for the gun. Alright, first guys, we're going to be shooting at about 570 yards at vital size steel target. I have a camera set up downrange, so hopefully you'll be able to see some shots on target. That accidentally became fun. All right, tabletop time, guys. So this again is the Tnw Asr 9mm. As I said earlier, you can get it in several different calibers. The 9mm 40 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, 10mm, which I'm pretty excited about, and now even 22 long rifle. I'm very satisfied with the accuracy and the performance of this carbine. I would absolutely suggest it to anybody looking to get into the pistol caliber carbine. It's a great option. There's so many companies now that offer this type of carbine, but T&W was really one of the early entries into the game. I had wanted one of these for several years, and just finally was able to make it happen and get one in my pocket, and have just adored it ever since. They do take a little TLC, keep them clean, and the issues I spoke about earlier, I'll get into with you. Basically, the size of the stock grip is just a little bit too small with this distance right here. When you have fully engaged, the trigger sits more along this cusp of your finger, and with this larger, ergo oversized grip, it really puts the tip of your finger right on the trigger itself. So, and with the stock trigger, your finger's all the way over here, and you can't honestly make the trigger engage. There was many times that I tried to make it fire and couldn't get the trigger to actually engage. But with the oversize, it pushes your palm back. Yeah, I'm bleeding. And puts your tip of your finger on the trigger itself, so you can get follow-up shots much easier with this size grip, and also it fits the hand wonderfully. But basically, yeah, I don't know if I have a stock two-stage trigger, but I certainly have a noticeable two-stage in there. It's sold as a single stage. Mine came with a noticeable set and then featherweight fire, which helps with long range. I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, it's a great little compact rifle. You ask, Range Master, why did you choose the 9mm? And it basically came down to cost of round. Really, I wanted to be able to fire it a lot, as much as I wanted to. 9mm is going to be the most affordable round to pick up and use for fun, and as well, it's a fast and capable round for any kind of self-defense or situation where you need to put a round to use. There's several specialty rounds, as well as 9mm is cooking, and as far as a animal or human target, it's going to do what's needed. But this is, as I said, this is the Stinger Made in USA front rail. And I just love it. They have a great company, direct sales through their company, shipped right to your door. I mean, fantastic. I use PayPal to purchase mine, but couldn't suggest it more. Great design. I got the M-Lock option just for really, really low profile mounting options on mine. The M-Lock's all covered with this rubber cover guard. I would love to get the 18-inch Canadian threaded barrel with a muzzle brake. That really honestly is probably going to be my next purchase for this rifle. But yeah, the Glockazine option is fantastic. Any Glock magazine that you can find, capacity, even the drum mags work fantastic for it. And yeah, it's just a simple, direct blowback action carbine. Reliable when taken care of. You absolutely need to watch these floating set pins. There's a screw that comes into the body of the gun itself here with half moon cut out, so these pins set into those half moons. But if those screws after shooting start unthreading and loosening and working their way down, these set screws that attach to the lower main body, they have the actual extraction pins attached to them. So as it works its way down after several shots, that extraction pin won't make contact with the bullet correctly, and you can get stovepipes and FTEs and all kinds of things. And that's where you'll see a lot of reviews where people are just endlessly frustrated with them and saying, oh, I can't get it to fire, and I'm just having endless failures to eject. This is why. Get your internal pins set up as far as you can, and then put your floating pins in. And as long as it's clean and your body is set up without any wiggle, as tight to the main body of the gun, your firing unit is connected to your body as tightly as possible, and these ejection rods are as high as they need to be, your round's going to come out every time, and it'll be reliable. But yeah, absolutely fantastic little carbine rifle. I'd suggest it to anybody wanting a great, fun carbine rifle. I'll show you how it breaks down with the new adapter that they've made. Get this set up so it doesn't fall down. So you're basically just going to push forward this little, well, first you gotta release your sling. That's awesome. They have quick detach mounts already all over that, so you don't have to add those. You just push this little spring mounted tab in. So yeah, your whole unit, so you eject your magazine, your whole system is going to break down to a unit that big, which is going to fit into pretty much any type of bag that you have, a very thin sling bag. So, you know, you can carry, 180 rounds and a broke down carbine that's effective up to 100 yards, really, for any kind of tactical use. Fantastic in my eyes. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I got another tabletop review coming of the Tnw 12 gauge. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Have a great day.